Look, I appreciate this overwhelming amount of evidence, but I still have to disagree with that.
So
And
hang on, let's ask more questions before you say you disagree. And at the end, I'm going to ask you a question, and that question I'll tell you in advance. What's the one reason? Give me one reason you believe you live on a ball.
the one reason that I say is the physical evidence, the photographic proof. I don't think that can be faked
What photographic proof?
So if you go to Google or if you go to any internet search engine, you can find a plethora of images.
What images?
I don't.
Like images of Earth from
So
space?
if you type in planet Earth, you'll be able to see it.
So which one of these would you say is real? Because these are the top 8 pictures from NASA. I got light and I got some sun in my eye here. Which one do you think is the Earth? Because these are the top 8 pictures from NASA.
Which one
And
do I think is the Earth?
They're all provably fake. And NASA actually admits that they're made in Photoshop. So the pictures from space are photoshopped. I mean, it's not a theory.
How do you know they're photoshopped?
So NASA, one of their visual artists, Robert Simmons, the most famous picture that was on everyone's iPhone, it's called the Blue Marble. He said he made it from strips of data, and he made it to look like what people would imagine it looked like. And he stepped and recreated, put clouds in. He got data like, hey, there's more algae over here. He goes, all right, I'll make that a little greener, and he literally made it in Photoshop. He even said, I use Command Z a lot, and I went back and forth, and that's the number one picture. So what I'm showing you here for those of you watching is myself and somebody else on Photoshop in the period of 20 minutes made a better looking Earth than NASA made. And if we told you it was from NASA, you'd be like, that's proof of the Earth right there. But we made it with zero budget. NASA gets $65 million a day. Imagine what you could do with that.
I'm sorry, you still haven't convinced me. Look, I appreciate.
Right, so listen, I don't want to convince you. I just want to hear your reason.
You've definitely opened up my mind a little bit, but I still am firm in the belief that the Earth is of a global curvature. And that's mainly due to as I said, the photographic evidence.
What photographic evidence?
Yeah, the argument that you present is very technical, and there's a lot of for me, it's not strong enough. There's no merit towards the argument that you're presenting, because we see a lot of rocket ships go to the moon, or
rocket ships go to the moon.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. So you're saying all that footage is fake? Are you saying every single picture of the Earth is fake? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. And if you have one that you think is real, send it to me. But no one's able to do that because I just showed you all the best ones and they're all the worst. You have to believe that there's 2 grown men wearing diapers in here and it's connecting with an orbiter. This is the worst animation. South Park would reject this. Okay.
Hey, but in all seriousness though, guys, I'm bringing multiple options to the table. That's right, multiple options. And if you're on one of these, you're going to see a card in the top right to watch the full episode of this clip. But if you're on one of these guys, a laptop or a PC or something of the kind, then you're going to see a thumbnail that's going to come up right about now. So why don't you watch the full episode? Click on that. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends and family. And lastly, sending you peace and strength. Let's go.